So we've just had a big morning here at Penrith. Jess has been out paddling. She's done extra training runs today because we've had big international spotlight here, because we'll be back here in 2025 for the World Championships. And Jess, exciting announcement today for Penrith.
Yeah, very exciting announcement. It was very special to have a big delegation here. Obviously we've got the President and the Vice President of the ICF, the Secretary General as well, and we had the Minister's office here, the Office of Sport. So it was super special to have the Minister for Sport here to announce a funding boost for this venue, for these upgrades to occur at the Penrith Whitewater Stadium. So in that lead up to the World Championships in 2025, we're really looking forward to welcoming the world back to Penrith and seeing this venue, which is a very world-class venue. The last 20 years it's been amazing, but it is getting tired, so it'll make a huge difference to the sport and the community.
I mean, it is an iconic venue, as you say, and a lot of people talk about, and you've talked about the story often, about how you were a 6-year-old, I think, in 2000.
Yeah, I was a 6-year-old sitting on the hill in the stands watching the slalom event at the Olympics.
Where was
in
the hill? Can you point? Where were you sitting exactly?
I was sitting, can you see the Paddle with Pride, the rainbow?
Yep.
I was around near that tree that's just above it, around there.
So 6-year-old Jess Fox sitting there, wonder what this is all about.
Don't remember a huge lot of the action. Obviously I've seen the footage since, and it's a very inspirational Olympics for all Australians, which makes everyone very excited for Brisbane 2032. But when we had the World Championships here in 2005, that was the moment that I wanted to take up the sport and that I wanted to have a go. So, you know,
tell us about that, Jess, that 2005 experience for you. What do you remember about that?
I remember I had a broken arm at the time.
From gymnastics.
Yes. And I remember cheering.
Thinking gymnastics sucks.
Yeah.
I broke my arm.
Well, I still loved it. But I remember being a bit of a helper and also a cheer squad member. Running down the bank cheering on Robin Bell and the other Aussies, and obviously Robin Bell won the gold medal at the World Championships and that world title, so it was pretty special to be there and witness it. And that's kind of what kick-started, I guess, my paddling career, is to be at that age where I was old enough to get on the rapids after and have a crack. So yeah, still here 20 years later.
So we have Robin Bell to thank then, in a way, for
sure. Robin Bell was an athlete that really led the way in Australian paddle sports as well for the last few Olympics, with his performance in Beijing as well. I remember being 14 and watching that, and there have been many Australian athletes who have, obviously Danielle Woodward and Jackie Lawrence, but then also Kate Lawrence and the girls who have really led that pathway for Australian paddle sports, and I'm really proud to be part of that now and look forward to the next generation who'll be coming through in the lead up to Brisbane 2032. But I think, this venue obviously is part of that Olympic legacy, and it's very important to keep it a part of the sport, but also a part of the community, and making that more accessible to more people. So very much looking forward to that.
And we are blessed, aren't we, Jess, in this sport, and you as an athlete, you get to compete on all these venues that were part of Olympic Games. Like we had Augsburg last year, which was a significant milestone. I think it was 50 years since.
Yeah.
We regularly compete in Lascaux, of course. Here, we're going to compete here. We also go, there's courses in Rio, which we go to. I mean, we're lucky to be able to keep doing that. And there is a lot of great legacy stories from those venues.
Definitely. I think when you look at some of those original whitewater courses, Augsburg, 50 years on, we're still racing there. We had the World Championships there, and it was such a phenomenal event. Just really special to get back to the roots of the sport. Obviously you mentioned Lascaux from the 92 Olympics, we'll be there again. We've got London World Championships this year, back on that London 2012 Olympic course, and Penrith, which has been a host of a number of world ranking races and international events and international training camps. So the Olympic venues are really important to our sport, and a big part of that legacy piece, and where we go back for frequent training and World Cup and World Championship racing.
Now, I know you are a Penrith girl through and through, but are you a little bit excited about the potential of a new venue up in Brisbane, up at Redlands, if it comes through? Yeah,
I think what's special about this venue, obviously, it's the only whitewater course in Australia, so the prospect of having another venue in Brisbane, in Redlands, it's looking to be a super exciting project. The precinct and the plans look amazing, so I know that if we get that whitewater course in the lead up to 2032, it'll have a huge impact on the sport and develop paddle sports and also recreational paddling, rafting, rescue services. I think these venues have the potential to bring in a lot of other different activities. So yeah, very exciting.
What would you say to the Redlands community who are still coming to grips with the fact that they're going to be part of the Olympics potentially, and they're going to have a venue there that hopefully will bring them a lot of fun for years to come?
It's so exciting for the Redlands community to have the Olympics coming to their backyard. I think, you know, people focus on the games and it's those 2 weeks, but it has a lasting impact. And, you know, when we see the impact of the Sydney Olympics and the athletes who have come from watching those games in the stands to now competing, but also the way it becomes a community asset and a venue for the whole area to enjoy past those 2 weeks of the Olympics. It really puts it on the map and has an impact in tourism, in obviously, you know, rescue training services, which we can see out there behind me, and for the sport. So I'm really excited for the Redlands community, and I hope that they really enjoy that area, that new space that they're going to have, which will be amazing for outdoor activities of all sorts.
Certainly great for our sport. Great news today, and I know, Jess, you were a very strong part of playing. I know everyone kept talking about the great legacy you've left here, and you're still leaving here, so well done for you on that, and good luck this year, big year.
Thank you.